told me something, and I said I'll ask my Sheikh. Basically, someone made takfir upon his father because he said that the Prophet ﷺ did so and so.
He did what?
He you know what happened in Banu Qurayza? He told his father about what happened in Banu Qurayza with the Prophet unalived a bunch of Jews, and his father said even if the Prophet did it, it's wrong. So he made takfir upon his own father because of that, because he said
Banu Qurayza, the Prophet Banu Qurayza, Prophet said when you go to Banu don't pray Asr until you go to Banu Qurayza.
He's talking about the killing of
the incident where he basically, there was a group of Yahud that he ended up killing in the Banu Qurayza because they broke the sulh that they had.
Okay.
Yeah, he's asking about that.
So he told his father about that, and his father said even if the Prophet killed all those Jews, the Prophet was wrong, and because of that he made takfir upon his father. So I basically said to him, you're actually sinful because some people, they don't have the ability and the knowledge to deal with these issues, and because you bought him this issue, he ended up saying something which could be kufr. So the ruling is he still a Muslim? His father is a typical Bengali man. He prays Ramadan, fast. He doesn't know anything, but the son, he put him in this situation. Now, is it right for him to do that?
No. So takfir is to declare somebody is kafir. Now, to declare somebody kafir, the ulama, not me, the ulama have made conditions to call somebody kafir. Takfir, they're general takfir. You make general takfir and specific takfir. To declare generally kuffar and to declare somebody specifically a kafir. Like in this situation here, he's calling his father a kafir. A'udhu billah. Tayyib. To call somebody a kafir specifically, your dad, your brother, general specific Muslim, then these are the conditions you have to meet. Okay? You have to see, first in the common condition I've mentioned is that ignorance. Ignorance is general cases in the principle, general cases, general reason why a person cannot be declared a kafir. In this case, this uncle is an ignorant man, he doesn't know, he prays and everything. So he's not a kafir, he's Muslim, he didn't know. Explain the situation to him, explain the hadith to him before you declare him to be a kafir. He had no knowledge, okay? And this is the principle we follow. If someone makes that statement of kufr and he's ignorant, he's not a kafir. He didn't know. Okay? He didn't know. That's one. Secondly, somebody is forced. In this case, not forced. Or somebody out of happiness. Happiness can lead to somebody to make a statement of kufr, like the man who lost his camel, then he came back and he said, I'm your Lord, you're my slave. He made a statement of kufr, but because he was so happy, Allah forgave him. Or someone out of anger, where he could not, his intellect is not working. Out of anger he made something. Okay? Someone is not baligh. He's not mature. Or someone is not aqil, doesn't have intellect. These things, these are conditions has to be looked into before you declare somebody a kafir. Okay? So, this uncle, he's ignorant man. You can't declare him to be a kafir. A'udhu billah. One of the questions was asked to one of the sheikh who studied the Sheikh al-Albani in Huda Mosque, long time ago. And the question was, one of the leaders said that Allah Azza wa Jal oppresses women in the Quran. Huda Mosque, I was there sitting next to the sheikh. And the question was asked the sheikh, about 10 years ago. Can you declare this leader a kafir? You know what Allah oppresses women in the Quran? The inheritance, isn't it? Men get more than the women. Yadu billah. So the sheikh said, that's kufr, isn't it? That's major kufr. So sheikh says, the leader is an ignorant person. I'm not going to make takfir on the person. Okay? Khalas, ignorant. Okay? Because you don't even know the person, you can't just make takfir. Most likely the person is ignorant. So ignorance is one of the barriers that causes person not to go out of fold of Islam. So firstly we have to recognize the act is a kufr, or the action or statement is a kufr. Okay? Khalas, we establish the statement is kufr. Secondly, we apply on the person. Okay? To apply the individual person, he or she, you have to go through the barriers. I just mentioned now, or the scholars have mentioned now. Is he ignorant? Is he forced? Is he baligh, aqil? Is he reached the puberty? Is the person go intellect? You have to look into all these things before you declare the person to be kafir. So the person is not a kafir, his father is not a kafir, even though he made that kufr statement, but he's not a kafir. Okay, he didn't know, he's ignorant man. Khalas, that's it. Yeah.
What is the situation where an individual can make takfir and where he has to, and another situation where he has to refer to the ulama?
Always. The person, no one should make takfir, nobody. Because Prophet said that whoever is Sahih Muslim, whoever makes takfir a person, either the person is a kafir, he comes back to you.
So in situation that is from Asluddin,
Yeah.
that is known from the religion by necessity.
Yeah.
So the Yahud and the Nasara, if someone says they're going to go Jannah, they're not kuffar.
With the Yahud and Nasara.
Yeah. If someone says that, so we still have to refer to the scholar, or we can say this person is a kafir.
No, certainly we know. If you know certain Muslims, clearly he's aqil, baligh, you know, he says, he general Muslims, you know him, he says, oh, alcohol is halal for me. Maybe you can explain the deen to him a bit more. Say, it's not halal, you give me evidences, then you can say, you know, what you just said, to take it to follow Islam. You don't have to literally say the kafir, so you know, that is enough to take it to follow Islam. You know? So when we make takfir, we should refer to the ulama. And Shaykh al-Islam said that no one is allowed to make takfir on anyone until the hujjah has been established. The evidence, the proof has been established in the person. He hasn't established a proof. How can you call him a kafir?
So do you have to be of a certain level of ilm to do that?
Yeah, you have to, because...
So let's say another jahil.
What if the person jahil to make takfir on him, like this man, he made takfir on his dad, he didn't know the mawani', he didn't know the principle of the prevention, what to prevent a person to be kafir.
Because there's a shubha going around, and maybe it's not a shubha. So, from what I've seen, Shaykh al-Fawzan, rahimahullah, he said, for major kufr, they don't have exclusive influence.
That's his opinion.
It's opinion,
Yeah.
So they find it
No,
I
I don't agree with Sheikh Al-Ban don't agree with them as well. And Sheikh Ibn Uthaymeen as well. You know, generally, Najdi scholars, when it comes to uluhiyya, worship, they do not see excuse. And that's wrong. You're going to make everyone in my village and my country kafir. No, you can't. They need to go, they need to understand
This
that.
is the danger. You see,
Let me finish. There are people, ignorant people out there. They don't know Bukhari Muslim. They haven't studied this Kitab al-Tawheed. Okay? They don't know. They believe in Allah and Messenger, that's it. But they haven't studied this book. You can't make takfir on them. They don't know, akhi.
Are you sure that was Sheikh Fawzan? I think.
Yeah. But Najdi, generally they believe that. Yeah.
Sheikh Fawzan said that anyone who gives these people who make excuse for someone who commits major kufr, this is a new matter. In the past, everyone made takfir upon the one who committed major kufr. But this is his opinion. He said something similar in one place, but then
he's in another
place.
وضل بالجهل is excuse. وَمَنْ يُشَاقِقِ الرَّسُولِ مِنْ بَعْدِ مَا تَبَيَّنَ الْهُدَى. Whoever disobeyed Prophet after the clarification has come to him. Okay? Quran, Sunnah has been established. Rasulullah came and gone. We got the deen, yes. But there are people out there don't know the deen. There are people out there don't know Tawheed. They haven't studied Kitab al-Tawheed. If someone made major kufr statement in Saudi, no excuse. No excuse. Major kufr, action or statement if they make in Saudi, Arab, he's going to excuse. Ulama there. They teach Kitab al-Tawheed every day. Books are there. But certain countries, they haven't studied this book. Knowledge hasn't gone to it. I'm telling you from my own experience. They haven't read these books. I've given this book out. I've given this book out. Sheikh bin Baz, Sheikh Ibn Uthaymeen books in Tawheed and Shirk in Bengali translated. We haven't read this before. They don't know. Village people don't know. They're ignorant.
You're saying that the ruling differs in lands depending on the level of knowledge that they have access to.
Yeah, of course. You have to. You have to. If someone studied Madinah University, yeah, he's studying the Jamia. You know what they have studied? Kitab al-Tawheed, Usul al-Thalasa, Aqid, they've studied, grave worship, everything studied. They wrote it down. We know, they've done that. Someone back home works in a farm, he prays, comes home, eat, that's it, fast month of Ramadan. Do you think he's going to know this? No, he's not going to know this. He hasn't studied. In the village, they don't teach you these things. So how can you not make udhr bil jahl for him? You have to make it. You have to make it. And excuse for ignorance is part of a Sharia. Allah did not destroy a nation until He sent a prophet.
The clarification.
He need to clarify it then. But everybody don't know the people don't know Kitab al-Tawheed. They don't know Tawheed and Shirk. They're Sunnah and Bid'ah, they haven't studied. So the people live in a land, they haven't studied these things. So there has to be udhr bil jahl. You can't just say, is hujjah been established? No, it's not been established. It's not been established. Anyway, Allahu alam. Shaykh Albani don't follow the opinion. He said, udhr bil jahl has to be there. It's there. It's there.
So what would be a clear incident where the layman, he can make takfir?
Layman cannot make takfir because he'll be based on emotion. It's not going to be based on
layman, like let's say us, we've been studying with you.
Okay, if you know to make takfir, you have to know the dawabit, the principles, the conditions of making individual takfir. You can say generally there's kufr, okay? Generally they're kuffar, general takfir, yeah. But to make specific takfir, you need to know the principle, isn't it? Okay, why? Is he ignorant? Is he mad? Is he baligh? Is he reached the puberty? All these things you have to go through. Is he forced? Oh no, you have to look at this, you can diagnose these things before you make takfir.
So, okay, I'm gonna give a scenario now, just so we go. He's worshipping the grave. You say to him, this is shirk, this is kufr, this is the evidence that we're talking about. He says, I'm a student of Yasir Qadi, and Yasir Qadi said that if I believe, as long as there's not God in that grave, and I'm asking him to ask Allah for me, I can do this.
His sheikh is already been takfir anyway.
So this one is clear, he's even got his kufr delete.
Nah, that's clear kufr, isn't it?
So we can make takfir upon this.
Yeah. Because the sheikh already makes takfir, yes, al-Qadi.
But then see, this is what I mean. So if we can do that, then a jahil comes and he says, this alcohol is halal for me. So you see, this is what happens. This is what the Khawarij do. Because of the rulings upon major kufr, with istighatha and all of these things, then if you can make takfir for this, there's many other forms of major kufr. So how come we can give these ones excuse, but we can't give this one?
This one, if he's ignorant, he might be drunk when he's saying this. He might be drunk, you know. Yeah. So, hujjah need to be established. At least you can say, look, this is enough to take out the full of Islam. I'm not going to pray behind you.
See, what's worrying is refraining from the takfir. This can also be dangerous, isn't it?
No, you can
be labelled with irja.
You have to warn against it.
Yeah, but the thing is, labelling irja, Khawarij do that all the time. Because you know, even Ibn Taymiyyah, right? He said that people say that I make takfir. Said, tell them that I'm the last person to make takfir. If he's saying that, right, we have to fear for ourselves.
Yeah.
Takfir is not a joke. You know, because we might end up incorrectly making takfir.
You don't want to fall into the one who does not make the takfir become.
The best thing is, don't make takfir. He said, scholars they made takfir, and this is enough to take out the full of Islam. I will not, enough. You can say next step, you couldn't be out of full of Islam. Allah knows best.